This is CTV News for Tuesday, February 6th. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Patricia Malone. Thank you for joining us. Well, topping our news tonight, arrests have been made in connection with that shooting at Oxon Hill High School last night. They are Anthony Hollingsworth and Zanaya Bryant. Both are 17 years old and are being charged as adults with attempted murder. The shooting happened in the parking lot of the school. Investigators say the three were in a car and began arguing. That's when a gun was pulled and the 17-year-old victim was shot in the chest. That student then walked into the school and told administrators he had been shot.
The school did have extracurricular activities taking place during the time of the shooting. However, the shooting did take place outside, and the school was placed on lockdown after that took place.
What did you see inside the school today?
So inside the school, it's very quiet, very normal. School is going on as you would expect. And again, we just want to make sure that we have the supports here that are needed if anyone is having difficulty understanding what might have happened, or if they have questions. We want to make sure we have crisis counselors here. The principal is communicating with the family and with the other parents of Oxon Hill High School.
Now, the student is expected to fully recover. Police say he and the female suspect are acquaintances. Meantime, police are investigating an assault at Parkdale High School. It happened about 1 o'clock this afternoon outside of the school. One person was taken to a hospital and is in serious condition. 6 people are in custody. So far, no one has been charged.
A terrible accident in Beltsville leaves a man dead. Take a look at the car. It is completely smashed in from the impact. The driver was rushed to the hospital but did not survive. According to a witness, the truck was at the stop sign when the gray car came speeding down Ewing Road. The car somehow lost control and hit the truck. Mick Roby says he rushed to the car to try and help the driver.
They gave him CPR from the car all the way to the ambulance. They were, giving him chest compressions.
What did it seem like was the cause of this to you?
Speed. I mean, that's all I could tell was speed. So.
And what about the truck driver? Was he moving at the time?
No, he was sitting still getting ready to turn right onto Ewing, and the car just came that way and hit him.
So at about 10:45 this morning, officers responded to what preliminarily came out to be a critical injury crash at the intersection of Ewing Road and Hannah Street. Once they arrived on scene, they did observe a male victim, adult victim, who was suffering from critical injury. He was then transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead a short time later. The other driver of the vehicle was also taken to the hospital where what we believe to be non-life-threatening injury, is being treated for those injuries as well.
We spoke with the man on the scene who said that the driver of the car owned a nearby automotive shop.
Well, winter weather is returning tomorrow, and it could affect your morning commute. Motorists should expect snow, sleet, or freezing rain between 2 a.m. and 10 a.m. The expected weather conditions could result in some school delays or cancellations.
Precipitation that will turn over to rain, but it's going to make for slick roadways. So at the very least, it probably will be some delays. I can't speak for the school system, but I would say that motorists should prepare to slow down if they have to travel the roadways. If they can avoid traveling roadways, please don't travel on the roads, because there will be possibility of some of the freezing, and it will be slick roads.
And most areas should be above freezing by noon, and we should see mostly rain for the remainder of the day.
A 32-year-old man has been indicted on charges of witness tampering and conspiracy to export arms and munitions to Thailand from the U.S. According to court documents, Pachar Shravaran obtained firearm parts but did not get the proper license to export them. He sent the parts to others and had them falsely declare the contents on U.S. custom labels to avoid detection. One of his recruits in the crimes was a student from the University of Maryland, according to officials. Once he was under investigation, Shravaran advised witnesses to deny sending firearms abroad as well. He faces 5 years in prison for the conspiracy charge and 20 years for exporting arms.